If you go to the book of Ezekiel chapter 11, you will see Lucifer. Of all the angels that were created, there is only one angel in the entire Bible. And I speak from a researched opinion. Only one angel in the entire Bible is called the anointed cherub. In the realm of the angelic, this angel was number one in rank. In fact, the Bible called him the guardian cherub. He was like a bodyguard for God. He is the only anointed cherub, but he is one among the guardian cherubs. So there are two guardian cherubs. Just to remember the portrait of the Holy of Holies, you will see two cherubims. Like one is like this, then the other one is like this. Do you remember? You remember that? One of them is Lucifer, the guardian cherub. He protects the glory of God. Are you there? You are not there. I hope you know the high priest is going to come into that place. And if the high priest sees that glory, the high priest will die. So the guardian cherub needs to protect the high priest from the glory so that he can stand before Jehovah and minister. Do you still remember that man? He's there, the cherub. Because anytime you hear of cherubims, they protect the glory of God. If you hear seraphims, they protect the holiness of God. They are always around holy. They are jealous for God's holiness. The cherubs in the glory of God can unveil their face like this. You will see their faces. But the seraphs, in the fullness of holiness, the identity must be concealed. So they have 6 wings, but they don't use all of them for flying. They use 2 to cover their faces. They use 2 to cover their feet. And they use only 2 to fly. I've seen them only once. I've seen them once. I saw cherubs, a cherubim once when we went to Jerusalem. We had 5 bosses from Nigeria, and I was a pastor of my boss. If they appoint you either a reverend father, a reverend with a collar, so they can appoint you to be the boss captain. So I was the captain of my boss. Because of that, I was entitled to a big room, all right, very big room, and I was entitled to fruits, a basket of fruits, and so many privileges because I was the pastor of 50 people on that pilgrimage. Then one of the government officials was on my boss, and we were supposed to be 2 per room because there are only 25 rooms will be allocated to my boss. When we got there, he said it's a government official, they cannot share a room with anybody. So the guy that was left, I now called him, gave him my bed. I said, you sleep on my bed, I will sleep on the floor. While I slept on the floor, a cherubim came to me in Jerusalem. If I am saying the truth, I will ask the God of heaven. If what I'm saying is true, I'm going to ask the God of heaven in the next, maybe, to send us one this night, to send us just one.
Oh
we continue, no preacher can preach again. Because once the cherubs begin to flap their wings, the presence of God begins to intensify. Kibolantoria Mexico Bramina Siko Eko Babaito Samalaite Ikamedo Kela Hidroboko Santoria. Baptized in the Holy Ghost, exercise yourself. For we have an unction from the Holy One, and we know all things, because that unction within us teacheth us. Come Maria Santo. Sika Prestonda.